It just reminds you of a time when fashion was just really slower and really thought through.
So today I'm going to visit a really interesting place that I am so excited to go to. It's called Hotlotz, and they auction off second-hand clothes, furniture, jewelry. It's right here in Delta, like Lower Delta Road. And here we are entering Hotlotz. Wow, look at this place.
Hi, welcome to Hotlotz.
Frog, nice to meet you.
You too. Thanks for coming to visit our Aladdin's Cave.
I know, it's amazing. Look at this place. Oh my goodness. Okay, Frog, so take it away. I want to get to know.
Let me talk you through. It's one woman's wardrobe, so it's designer and luxury. It's fabulous. It's in incredibly good condition. It's clothes from the 80s and 90s. Some of which look like they've hardly been worn. So come and have a look.
Okay.
And so we've got lovely pieces. So you definitely need a bit of aircon to wear this. Look at that. And then a lovely little leather.
That's just amazing. Look at that fur.
Giraffe. Look at that. It's had no bids. It's on at 160 Sing. That's the opening price. And I'm looking forward to buying it myself, if no one else does. But it's great, and you can obviously wear that. I mean, I just think that would be perfect to wear in Paris when we can next all fly. Or you wear it as a dress, and off you go. Just fabulous.
I really love this one.
You should try.
Oh my goodness. So this is giraffe.
It is, isn't it fabulous?
It's a giraffe. It's not a real giraffe.
Giraffe print.
It's a giraffe.
Just to be clear.
Just to be clear, you know. My father is a conservationist. Oh, and it feels great. Like I immediately feel powerful in it. Okay, how do I look?
Looks fabulous. Love it. And you can belt it. You can
Starting at 160.
Correct. It hasn't had any bids yet.
I want this one. Now I know why you say if you worked here, you would spend all your money.
I have the ridiculous nickname of Frog, which means really this ring that's in Sunday's auction is going to have to be mine. I love auctions. I actually used to work in an auction house in Bonhams in London when I was 18, fresh out of school, and everything was like super high end there. And I loved it, but I couldn't really get behind all the stuff because most of it, I was never really going to buy. I'm an author, and I've also worked in the PR industry for 20 plus years, and I've just started working for Hotlotz. So my job is to help make the sales known about. Hotlotz has been around for 5 years. We're very nearly 5. Next week, I think, is our birthday. And it's one of the biggest, it is the biggest regional auction house in Singapore and beyond. Our bidders are from all over the world. And it's an amazing place to work. It's an Aladdin's Cave. I love it. It's open now for bidding. Generally what happens is at the moment, we have 2 auctions a month. One is fashion and designer, and one is home. And we also do Asian ceramics too, and we do fine jewelry. It depends, but generally there's 2 a month. And this one closes on Sunday at 6 o'clock, but it's open for bidding. And what happens is from 6, so if stuff is bid on in the last few minutes of the sale is extended on those lots. It's super exciting to watch. Even if you're not bidding, it's great fun to watch. Bidding's it's very straightforward to register. You can just do it from our website. You just click. You don't need to leave a credit card. Obviously, a bid is binding, and you need to buy it. But you just register with your name and address, and you can also register for my fabulous mailers. And then that just makes you aware of other we have just weird and wonderful sales coming up the whole time. We've got a big jewelry sale that's going to be fabulous, but we've got the contents of a Peranakan shop house that's untouched, that's happening on the 2nd of May. There's new stuff, very regularly. The 18th, we have one woman's wardrobe. It's beautiful things from the 80s and 90s. And it's all been really perfectly kept. It's in incredibly good condition. There's costume jewelry, a lot of Chanel stuff, beautiful handbags, wonderful jackets, and got fur, mink, silks, denim, wool. Even some of the things have turquoise stones on them that are sewn into the fabrics. There's leather. It's amazing. Collecting has always been a thing, right? And collectors don't necessarily see themselves as collecting second-hand stuff. They collect important pieces and beautiful pieces. And I guess, you know, that's really what our buyers think of when they make the purchases. And sustainable fashion is like a rather lovely natural byproduct of buying at auction. But also, for me, I'm a sort of good Scottish girl. I love the idea of my money going a bit further. And, you know, instead of going to buy something new, actually, you can almost spend less and get better. You know, it's just, and you can buy a piece of history and a little bit of magic and rock it and you know, wear something to a party that no one else is going to have on. This Sunday, bidding closes from 6, and log on to Hotlotz with a Z, because we're a young, funky auction house, so we do have a Z, hotlotz.com. And you can register a little bit before 6, because otherwise lots start to close in sequence. And as I said, they do extend if there's a lot of bidding on one lot. But be a little bit organised, maybe register the day before. We're also, quite importantly, open for viewings each day. The last day to see before the sale is Saturday. So it's sometimes really helpful, especially if you haven't bid before, to actually come down and see the stuff. Because we've got brilliant photography, but there's nothing for me when I'm buying, and I do buy too much at auction, there's nothing better than coming and feeling it in your hand and like seeing the quality. And you know, you can try on the coats and the clothes. They're all here and they're amazing. So yes, come down and have a look. And then you can bid feeling you've done your research. But to be honest, we've done the research for you. So online is fine, but as a first-time bidder, it may make sense.
That was an amazing experience at Hotlotz. Wow. You know, when I think about clothes and I think about sustainable fashion, it always sounded like such a big word to me. But actually, coming from Hotlotz, you know, I'm realizing there's so many different places in Singapore, like the Fashion Pulpit, like Zeren, like Shop Better, Hotlotz, that are doing their best to make recycled goods, materials, fashion items trendy. And you know, what I learned from them today, it is much smarter to buy secondhand than it is to waste all this money on cheap fashion, fast fashion that has detrimental effects on our environment. So I'm personally really happy that I've been here today, and well, I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon.